earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, that's Folly right there. Yeah, that's plugged up. Oh, it seems like the connection is private. Yeah. It's locked. Well, I'm gonna try the best I can. So, yeah, trying to enter the earthquakes.com, it won't let me. I think the connection over here, the Wi-Fi is kind of private. So, yeah, I'm trying to do my best. But anyway, Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true names of Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, and then Mashiach Kakashai. Those are the true names of the ancient Pali Hebrew, the last one, Joshua Tongue. And I say, Barak Thumb to the elders, apostles, Barak, and I say Shalom. So this is an outside lesson that I wanted to bring out the earthquakes in diverse places as of September the 18th, 2025 on this Thursday morning. And this is a previous earthquakes. You had a 6.0 earthquake over there in Papua New Guinea, right? So that was a large earthquake as of September 16th, 2025. And then you had a 5.4 earthquake as of yesterday, September 17th, 2025. That was a 5.4 earthquake. 831 miles from Yuzhitol Shakhalakiki of Shakhalasnik of Russia. That was a 5.4 earthquake. And keep in mind, it was on September 12th, a couple of days ago, almost like a week now. It was like 6 days ago. You had a 7.4 earthquake. That was over there in Yokozuna of Russia. That was over there in the Russian Peninsula. And then the latest one, I would say as of yesterday, that was a 5.4. So basically that was like a aftershock of an earthquake. So ever since 2.5 months ago, on July the 20th, you had that large 8.8 earthquake over there in the Russian Peninsula. And it had heavy aftershocks up as well too. Ever since then, we've been having volcano eruptions, tsunami warnings, different parts over there in that region. And that's been increasing ever since then. So we definitely gonna be seeing these earthquakes in diverse places. What's that? Second Ezra 9th chapter. There shall be seen earthquakes and the uproar sweep the world. Second Ezra 9 verse 3. And then Second Ezra 9 verse 2. We're going to see the Heavenly Father visit this earth now so more than ever. And that's what we're seeing, Okay, that was a 7.4 earthquake in that region. And then you had a 6 point, and this was 3 days ago, you had a 6.0 earthquake. As I mentioned again, the aftershocks of that 7.4 earthquake that happened like this past Saturday, a couple of days ago, 6 days ago. So that was a 7.4 earthquake. I would say it was like from a range to like 7.4 to like 7.5 earthquake in that region over there in the Russian Peninsula. So expect to see more heavy aftershocks over there in that region. Because I believe it was a news article I was reading a couple of days ago. It has like the tectonic plate was reverse or something like that. Esau, he would tamper with the weather and stuff like that with the heart machine, with climate change and Mother Nature and all that. But at the end of the day, everything's in control of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. But we definitely going to be seeing these uptick of earthquakes in diverse places, high magnitude of earthquakes in various places, earthquakes in diverse places. Just like we've been seeing these recent earthquakes that have been taking place over there in the San Diego County area, over there in Las Vegas, different parts of the United States. We're seeing heavy earthquakes, the aftershocks of it. And that's only going to continue to increase. Earthquakes in various places, earthquakes in diverse places. This is second edge. It was a 5.3 earthquake over there in Indonesia, 5.5 earthquake over there in India, and 5.4 earthquake over there in Colombia. Then you had a 3.5 earthquake over there in California, probably the outskirts of San Diego, in the Bay Area. Because it been a lot of information been coming out, especially from the weather expertise that was mentioning about, because this been mentioned for the previous years and as of recently so far in the year 2025. We've been seeing increasing signs that is going to be a potential larger earthquake over there in the San Andreas fault line in that region in Southern California. So Just like that was a what was that over there over there in the Pacific Northwest? It's the Pacific Northwest. They're gonna be having a lot of earthquakes as well too. Over there in Canada, they got hit recently with an earthquake over there in that region. I remember that like a couple of days ago or a week and a half ago, especially over there in the like the upper Northwest in that region. Because over there outside of Oregon, that area, they got hit with a larger 7.2 earthquake a couple of years back. And then as of recently, you know, like a week and a half ago, they got hit with a 5.8 earthquake over there in Cocoa, Oregon, that region, that island area. And then they've been having heavy aftershocks as well too. But definitely in the lower part, in the southern part of Southern California, especially on the San Andreas fault line, they getting ready for a larger earthquake, potentially like a 7.0 earthquake or 8.0 earthquake. So I remember like 2.5 years ago, the outskirts of California, in that ocean area over there, I remember they had like a 7.2 earthquake. So I remember that like it was yesterday. So that shows you that throughout the years and recently, you know, we've been seeing heavy earthquakes over there, heavy aftershocks over there in the southern part of California, the northern part of California, over there in San Diego County, outside of San Diego County, and even near Malibu, they've been hit with earthquakes for the past couple months, even though it was like a magnitude of a 4.1 or 4.3 or something like that. And then the largest one was near Los Angeles. I remember that last year. I believe that was like a 6.0 earthquake last time I checked. So that shows you that California and the West Coast, they're getting ready for a large earthquake, because it's already enough they've been dealing with wildfires, you know, volcano eruptions over there in the area, you know, over there in Arizona, wildfires over there in California. So that's only going to continue to increase. So we're going to be seeing more signs that we're getting closer and closer of over there in Southern California on the San Andreas fault line. They're getting closer and closer for a large earthquake. You know. Now I'm going to bring out the scriptures. Then I'm closed out. So as I mentioned again, I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi here, but I was trying to go to earthquakes.com website. It seemed like it's private, so I was like, I do the best I can. So he says Salaki for that once again. But continuing on, is the book of Luke. Got Luke 21. This is the book of Luke 21 in verse 11. It says, this is Yahushua speaking in red letter. This is Luke 21 in verse 11. It says, Luke 21 in verse 11. It says, a great earthquake shall be in diverse places. Right, so we're going to be seeing earthquakes in diverse places, and that's what we're seeing. So we're going to see earthquakes in diverse places and earthquakes at various places. So we're going to be seeing these rising, increasing of these high magnitude of these earthquakes in diverse places as we're seeing that on a daily basis. So that's only going to continue to increase. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fruitful sights of great signs shall be from heaven. So we're going to be seeing fruitful sights of great signs shall be from heaven as well too. But these signs that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh and His only God Son, Hamashiach, showing us. It says Luke 21 and verse 11. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Right, so increasing great earthquakes in diverse places on an everyday basis, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fruitful sights of great signs shall be from heaven. Right, and fruitful sights of great signs shall be from heaven as well too. And this is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. Just like over there in Arizona, I believe over at Mountain View last week, they got hit with those heavy swarms of earthquakes. So we're starting to see earthquakes in various places, earthquakes in diverse places. As we know, the Heavenly Father, He's a righteous, boundless, just power. This is the book of Psalms chapter 18 verse 7. It says, then the earth shook and trembled, and the fountains also his moved and shaken because of rock. Right, during the summertime, you had those heavy heat waves, and then you've been seeing the earth being crumbled up due to the heavy heat waves, due to the heavy earthquakes, and that's what we're seeing. So we're seeing the Heavenly Father visit this earth with a righteous, just power. As we know, the Heavenly Father, He's a righteous, just power. Like it says in Ecclesiastes 12 verse 14. This is the book of Psalms chapter 18 and verse 7. It says, then the earth shook and trembled, and the fountains also began to move and shake because of rock. Right, you look at that definition of rock, it's anger. It's the Heavenly Father's anger, wicked every day. That's why He's bringing judgments on the planet Earth. But these are earthquakes. That's what we're seeing. And this is the book of Isaiah. It's the prophet Isaiah. It's the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 28. This is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 2. It says, behold, Yahweh has a mighty and a strong one, which is a tempest of the hail and the strong storm, as a flood of mighty waters. should cast down the earth with their hand. Right, so the Heavenly Father's going to visit this earth, cast down the earth with their mighty hand, and he's visiting this earth with these weather-like conditions, and especially with the earthquakes in diverse places, various places in diverse places. And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. It says, thou shalt be visited of the Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake, and great noise, storms, tempest, and the flame of fire. Right, so that's the key word, earthquake. So the Heavenly Father's going to visit this earth, Yahweh of hosts, with the earthquakes. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson outside lesson was edifying of the earthquakes in diverse places as of September the 18th, 2025 on this Thursday morning. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, and the name of Mashiach HaMashiach. Those are the true names in the ancient Hebrew. And I said, Barakabam to the elders and apostles, Until next time, I would say, Kwame Asherala, and above all, Shalom.